Hi, welcome to Playing Flute with Kylie. I'm Kylie Meinitz and I'm a flutist from Toronto, Canada. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stand and sit properly while playing the flute. Okay, so here we are standing on the floor. I'm not wearing shoes at the moment because I'm in my house, but what we'll do is make sure that the feet are nicely hip-width apart. The knees will be soft, not locked. Okay, so I'll show you from the side. We want to make sure there's a gentle bend in the knees. We don't want to lock the knees, which causes tension to rise in the thighs here and causes tension in the abdomen as well. So the knees will be nice and soft. Okay, and that means that the pelvis will be nice and relaxed. We don't want to lean onto one foot or the other, so we want to have our balance nicely in the center so that we could sway from side to side without feeling like we're going to fall over. Okay, so then what we'll do is when we bring up the flute, the arms come in front of the body. Our head gently angles a little bit to the left, okay? So we don't keep our head straight in line with our body and bring the flute up like so, because what that does, I'll show you from the side, is the right arm then goes behind the body. So if we gently turn our head to the side and bring our arms up, then our flute is in front of the body like so. So we end up having an angle with our flute like that. Okay, and the arms are in front of the body. So I'm going to show you now how that will look with a music stand in front of you. Okay, so let's say this music stand is facing your audience. You'll stand a few feet behind the music stand with your feet hip-width apart. What you'll do is actually take your right foot, turn it slightly to the right, about 2 o'clock, and step back a few inches. Okay, so now your body is on an angle, and then your head gently turns to the left and your flute comes up. And the flute will therefore be parallel to the music stand and your body will be on an angle. I'll show you that from the side. Okay, so here we are with the music stand in front of us. First, we'll start off facing the music stand. The right leg will turn to 2 o'clock and step back a few inches. The head will turn to the music stand. The flute will come up parallel to the music stand. And now we still have our arms in front of the body. Our body is facing slight angle. And that is how we have good standing posture. Again, we want to avoid having our body facing the music stand and bringing up our flute, because that causes our right arm to go behind our body, and that causes a twist in the rib cage, tension in the muscles, and will cause difficulty for us to breathe deeply. There's constriction in the muscles, and we have the twisting of the upper body, which will eventually cause too much tension and potentially an injury. So we want to, again, be on an angle. The flute comes in front of the body, the arms are in front of the body. Flute will be parallel to the music stand. Okay, so now let's move ahead and talk about sitting posture. Okay, here we are sitting on a chair, and we're going to learn proper sitting posture. So first thing, again, is the feet. We'll start from the feet. The feet will be hip-width apart. We want to make sure that our knee joint is about 90 degrees. So if you're short, you might need to have a block under your foot to help the knee be at 90 degrees. Or if you have a lower chair, that would be good as well. If you're really tall, then you might need to raise your chair somehow, or find a taller chair. So you want the knees to be at 90 degrees. I'll show you that from the side. Okay, so here we are looking on this from the side. My knees here are 90 degrees and my feet are flat on the ground, hip width apart. So now that I'm on my side, I want to bring your attention to the lower back. We want to make sure that the lower back is nice and straight, that we're not curled and slouched, and we're not overextended in the opposite direction. And we want to make sure that the spine is really nice and tall and the lower back is straight. So we could move from side to side, forward and back, but basically we're very supported. Okay, I just want to bring your attention to the way I'm holding my flute on the chair. So there are two options. What we can do is have the flute rest on across our lap like so. We could have the left hand holding from the barrel here, or the right hand could hold gently from the barrel here. Okay? The other alternative is to have the flute resting like so on the right leg. And then with the right arm, we hold the flute from the middle. So we have the options of resting position on the lap, like so, or holding the flute like so. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to bring the flute up. First of all, what we'll do is we'll actually slightly turn our body to the right, ever so slightly, like we did in the standing position, about to 2 o'clock. And then the arms come in front of the body, the head slightly turned to the left, and our flute is now parallel to the music stand, which I will show you in a moment. Okay, so let's do that again. The body angles a little bit to the left, and the flute comes up. Some people, they actually physically angle the chair to 2 o'clock so that they're square on the chair and then bring the flute up. So that's another alternative if you would like. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to sit with the music stand. So in this version, what I'm going to do is I will keep my chair facing the music stand, and I will move my body 2 o'clock and bring my flute up parallel to the music stand. So my head is slightly angled to the left, facing the music stand. My body is facing towards 2 o'clock. Okay, I'll show you that from the side. Okay, so the music stand is in front of me. I will turn my body to the right slightly, turn my head towards the music stand, and bring up my flute. So my flute is parallel to the music stand, and my body is slightly towards the right. Again, we want to make sure the arms are in front of the body. I'll show you that from the other side. Okay, so here we are on the other side. I will turn my body slightly towards the right. My head will turn towards the music stand, and up come the arms. So my arms are in front of the body. Now we want to avoid staying facing the music stand with our body and flute coming up parallel to the music stand, because then again you can see the constriction and the twist in the right arm and the ribs. Okay, now I'll just show you that with the chair slightly turned to 2 o'clock. So some people again prefer to sit square on the chair, and then their head looks at the music stand and the flute comes up. That's quite comfortable. Okay, so that's how to stand and sit while playing the flute. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. You can leave a comment in the comment section below or shoot me an email. Take care.